Hi chat, welcome back to another stream. We are a little early today for some bonus Advent of Code content to do some more 2017 before day 13 unlocks. Continuing to work on day 21, and I'm tired, so hopefully I have enough energy to make it through later when puzzle unlock happens. Although I already achieved my goal, so what I don't care that much now. Still want to stay on the leaderboard, but anyway, welcome back. Hopefully you all are doing well today. Let me say hi to everyone who is here. It is about to be the 13th of December of 2021. Always got to get the date in there. D-Dels was first today. Hello, hello. Walker Codes is also here. It's that time again. Yes, indeed it is. Arrowbounce, good to see you again. Evil Gordita. You do have Noodle in the wrong order. Bone us content? I don't know about that. That feels like a stretch. You got the bunk anyway. Andy Monkey, hello, hello. I was just watching your Advent of Code 2019 Day 6 in Python and Perl. Man, that is a throwback. Did you watch me struggle through Perl? I don't remember any Perl. I think Eric was excited about that one, if I recall correctly, because Eric, I mean, a lot of AOC is Perl. Hey, what's up, DJ Vikings? Welcome, welcome. All right, we were working on day 21, and I think when I went to bed, we were, yes, trying to rotate. I still don't remember which day it was, but I was looking through my old days earlier today, and I found where I was rotating. This is completely wrong. So if you need to rotate a point, and let us say, for instance, where's the brush? Oh, it's the fucking icon. Let's say that this is 3,1. And we're rotating around the origin. The 90-degree rotation to here is going to be negative, or x and y swap, and then y becomes negative. So this is 1, -3. And so that's how you do this rotation. But that doesn't really help us for what we want to do, because we want to rotate around a point. But the trick for rotating around a point, at least I think I'm thinking about this right, is you just shift your axis. So you we're rotating around 1, 1, which is, oh, actually, are we rotating around 1, 1? Because what we have is a grid. And we're rotating around this center point. So the center point's always going to stay the same. Question is, if we rotate this, our points are actually here. These are our coordinates. So I think we still rotate around 1, 1. I think that still works. I guess we'll just try it for some. But I'm pretty sure you subtract this vector and then rotate it and then add that vector. I think that works. So let's say that we have, what's an interesting one? 2, 1, 2, 1, 2x, y, 1. Brushy, brush, brush. We have 2, 1. 2, 1. Which in our actual text is this. And what we want it to be after we rotate it 90 is to be this, which is 0, or sorry, 2, 0. Wait, 1, 0. This should become 1, 0. I think what we do is we take 2, 1 and subtract 1, 1, which gets us to 1, 0. And then you do x or y negative x, so y negative x, which will get us to 0, negative 1. And then you add 1, 1, which will get us to 1, 0, which is what we want. Okay, I think that works. John Clayman, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Ethan, good to see you again. DJ Bucky says, shucks, I actually solved day 6 today, but my solution is too slow and the heap allocation crashes node. Oh no. Pavlin Kumar P, hello, hello, welcome back. With day 6, what was day 6? I think, oh, I don't want to spoil it. Let me look at it off screen so I don't spoil it for you. ASC 2021 6 is the one. Yeah, you might want to rethink how you're approaching that. I suspect you're running out of memory, which yeah, that approach isn't going to work, because if you look at the number in that problem, the number is very, very big on day 6. Like this number here, even if it were 1 byte, that's not going to fit in your computer's memory. Free 12CR, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. The Kumar P says, congrats on being in the leaderboard. Today will be an important day. Well, I mean, if I don't stay on the leaderboard, I think I'm okay with that. We got there though. That's what I'm telling myself matters. It would be cool to stay there, but I don't know that it actually matters. Okay. I'm 16 gigs RAM, but Node pushes it close to 13 when it's running. Yeah, but even if you take that number, you take this number here, and do you have 1,000 gigabytes of RAM? And that's if it's 1 byte. Assuming it's an integer, or I guess it's JavaScript, so it's a float. It's probably 8 bytes. You're looking closer to like 14 terabytes of RAM. I don't think you're going to be able to fit 14 terabytes of RAM. And that's not even including, that's just assuming that you add 1 byte at a time. But this algorithm causes things to grow exponentially. So you're really looking at like maybe 2 to this. And it's so big that Google's just like, nah, fuck you. I don't think I've ever seen this from Google before. Google's just like, nah, that number's too fucking big. So yeah, like realistically, you got to think of a different way to solve the problem. But okay, so let's what was I working on here? Part1.py. We have done flip x. We need to do the 3 rotates. Current equals what? Chords. Yes, frozen set chords. For I in range 3. You don't even care about I. We just need to rotate all of these. Download more ram.com. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually not helpful because we redid it in Paint. Okay, so writing this out, we want x minus 1. Oh god. Hold on. Let's just write out our steps here. Def rotate y x. Let's get the type annotations. Okay, so we first have to do y minus equals 1, x minus equals 1, and then xy equals, is it x negative y? Y negative x. Y negative x, and then x plus equals 1, y plus equals 1. Yes. Download more RAM, yeah. I'll sometimes look at other solutions, but I end up writing the exact same code. It's a brainworm. How do you keep yourself from being infected by other people's code? Don't read other people's code. Okay, so this can be minus y minus 1, and then negative x minus 1. That gets rid of this. And then plus 1, plus 1. Which in turn becomes xy equals y, and then negative x plus 2. Is that right? I think that's right. Let's try that with some of our values. Okay, so if we have this, and we do 1 rotate, that starts at 2, 2. And it would go to 2, negative 2 plus 2, 2, 0, which would be that. That is a rotate. Yep, okay. And we rotate it again. 2, 0 becomes 0. Negative 2 plus 2 becomes 0, 0, 0. Yep, okay. I trust that that's right. That seems reasonable. Oops. Jean Rakiri, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Read the license first. Yeah. Alright, but I assume you're talking about AOC. How you doing, the Endless River? Good to see you again. Print equals frozen set. Rotate. Oh. Fuck. Why am I using YX? You know what? Today we're going to use XY. Yesterday me didn't know what they were talking about. We're gonna use XY today. Just because I don't want to redo the rotate math, even though I'm pretty sure it's the same. But easier this way. Okay, so I think this will add the 3 rotates that we want. And yeah, I think that works. So that'll get us all of our keys for our input sets. So now we need to parse those. We actually have size. We don't need to separate the rules. Just have them like this. 4 line in lines. Yeah, it doesn't matter which axis I treat them from. Okay. What does our input look like? Source dest equals line dot split on this. And then we need to parse the input part into coordinates. Line source chords equals set. Test chords equals set. We're basically just going to be mapping a bunch of sets around, I think. What's your reason normally for using YX? It's convenient when you think about a row major form in a two-dimensional array. Usually you want your row index first, because like when you talk about a text file, for instance, you don't say that this is character 4 line 0. You would say this is line 0 character 4. Like your mind is going to think about lines first before thinking about the columns. And that's naturally how you're going to iterate through things too. And so, I don't know. My brain thinks that's convenient. I don't know that it actually is, but that is that is my rationale. For part in source.split slash, oh, I guess we want y enumerate. Actually, we should just write a function for this because we have to do this a bunch of times. Yeah. Yeah. Parse, short form. This should probably be tuple int, so we know the size. Yeah. And we can actually change our start to be represented in the same form as well. And then we can reuse this function. Okay. Parts equals s dot split on slash. Words equals set for y part in parts, enumerate parts. For c, for xc in part. Ports, or sorry, if c is octothorpe, then parts dot, and we can just do this as a set comprehension. X, Y. Turn len parts and quartz. Okay, and then we want to do parse short form make these the same number of characters. Source size, test size. Then we want to insert all of these keys. For key in gen key. Gen key, gen keys, gen key. Chords and size. Source chords, source size. I actually think this should go first. We end up using it to sort that way. We'll have to change that function above. Rules. P equals dest size, dest chords. Okay, that should parse all of our rules. Do a little switcheroo here. Why is this? What is this? Where does this none come from? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That should get us all of our rules. And then I'm almost certain part 2 of this is going to be generalize this problem. Because it's like, do 5 iterations. Or where the fuck is this? Do 5 iterations, but I'm pretty sure part 2 is going to be like, do 500 iterations. And so we should probably figure out how to generalize this before we get there. Program begins with this pattern. And we try and match it against this. So what happens if it doesn't match rules? Does it say anything about that? Does it assume it will always match rules? By following the corresponding enhancement rule. Square pixels replaced by a larger one, the image gains pixels so its size increases. Okay. All right, so we need to know. Let's just do it the slow way first, and then we can optimize later. This should maybe just give us. Don't need these variables at all because we got rid of them. This should maybe just return frozen set directly. That way we're always working with frozen sets. And then we can use them as Wiktionary keys. Okay. Ooh, the set joining is going to be really annoying though. How is that going to work? We really kind of should care about what the edges of things look like. Let's see, so it starts at size 3x3, and that is going to become a 4x4, which is really 4 2x2s. But maybe we should represent it as such. Yeah, I think that's going to be the trick here is instead of representing this as a 4x4, it represented as a 2x2. And then we just toggle back between 2x2s and 3x3s. I think that's how we're going to do this. Yeah, I like that. So let's convert the 4x4s into a list of 2x2s. We actually don't care where they're positioned. Oh, but wait. Hang on. So we start. Okay, we'll put this on our meme Twitter first before we make a new paint document. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Don't save. Okay, so we start with a 3x3. And then this transforms, or how we're going to do it, it's going to transform into 4 2x2s. 2x2 and a 2x2 by 2 2x2, which then is going to transform into 4 3x3s. Which actually, a 3x3, I think this is supposed to be, it's supposed to be, how does this work? Is it that if it's divisible by 3, it's treated as 3x3? Because that would make this easier. If the square is divisible by 2, break it into 2x2s. Otherwise, if the square is evenly divisible by 3, break it up into 3x3s. So that actually sucks. Because as soon as we've created it, we've turned it into a 3x3. When do we ever use 3x3 rules? Because this 3x3 is actually not treated as 3x3s. It's treated as 9 2x2s, right? This is actually 6 tall. This is actually a bunch of 2x2s. So we do still need some way to convert them. And to rewrite my solution for this at least 3 times before I found the right solution. I don't think it ever is not divisible by 2 after the first iteration. Am I crazy? I feel like it's always divisible by 2. Is this, oh wait, maybe not. Because this is going to be 3x3, 3x3, 3x3. This is going to be a 9x9. Or, I guess. This becomes big ol' big ol' 3x3. This is going to have 9 across the top. So we are gonna have to implement some sort of splitting operation. Oh, that sucks. Actually really annoying. It's not the worst though. The annoying thing is splitting these. Because we have to slice them in some way. We have to slice them and offset them. We actually don't care about their absolute coordinates though, which is kind of nice. We just care about them being in a grid sort of thing. Okay. Let's represent those, I guess. So I think we're going to represent everything as a grid of these inner frozen sets. So, what happens to the size every time? So we start by 3x3, we go to 4x4, we go to 6x6, we go to 9x9. If it's divisible by 3, oh, we always add whatever the width, whatever the inner width is. Yeah, because this was 6 and we added 9. This is 1, so we added 1. This was 2, so we added 2. Yeah. How do you represent how do you represent a two-dimensional 1x1 array? I guess it's just list containing one item. Seems silly. Okay. What do we call this thing? Grid equals chords. All right. If size mod 2 is equal to 0, otherwise, wait a sec. I think these inner parts also need to know their size. So maybe we do this. List of tuple of int. Yeah. So we'll have a resize to 2. We can just compute the size by summing one of the rows. Okay, that's fine. Size equals sum item 0 for item in grid 0. So this is going to be our size quartz tuple. This is going to be a row of them. Okay. Grid rules. Grid equals resize to 3 and replace grid rules. And then at the end, we are going to return the sum of len chords for row in grid for chords in row. So then we just need to implement these two functions. Grid is a list of tuple of int of frozen set frozen set of tuple int. My god. Okay, maybe we make a type for these. Hey, what's up, Dessa Used? Hello. Named tuple. We're gonna call these mini grids. And they are going to be a size and a chords. Frozen set tuple int 1 2. This is going to return a mini grid. I guess we can just do class method parse clis s stir to mini grid. Yes, it is coming together. Okay, so Gen key. I have a parenthesis problem somewhere. Right here. Gen key can actually just be a method on minigrid. Yeah. Gen key self, and this returns a set of mini grids. So we can just add self here, and we can just start with self. Then and make mini grids of this. Oh. Yeah, we can do that. Yes, okay. I think that will do. Did parse actually return a minigrid object? Yes? I don't know what you're talking about. Ha 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 ha. Day 12 had the slowest solution so far. It was mine, that's the wrong window. How much time do I have? 50 minutes. My slowest one so far. Probably gonna be measured in milliseconds. 5 is kind of slow. 12. 12 is the slowest. That doesn't surprise it. There's probably some clever solution which permutes instead of actually traversing, but yeah. 12 is also my slow one. Okay, so now we have mini grids instead of this thing. So this is now list mini grid, which is going to return a new list mini grid. And you are 1 character too long. Oh, we also need the rules as well, so. And those are dict, mini grid, mini grid. Interesting. Okay, so we gotta do that. Resize to 3 and replace, which is going to take a grid list mini grid. And rules, which is a dict mini grid mini grid. list mini grid. Gotta do those. Zach Tactic Games, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. Or what? Oh wait, this doesn't help us. That is a different thing. Wish I could code. All I can do is model. Like you can only turn left. I don't think you need path that count choice equals 1 in the second if in part 2 it would improve performance. Trying to remember which solution I did here because I actually did a different version in my YouTube video. Yes, I do need this. I could reorder these. I'm pretty sure that's what I did in my YouTube video, is reordered these two. But it doesn't make that much of a difference. So if you reorder these, you know that choice is contained in path, and if this is false, then it's only contained once. So that saves one iteration over path. It's not that much. But you're learning 3D design and remodeling. Nice, nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, with the reorder. I don't think it doesn't make an algorithmic difference. It just makes a constant factor difference. It's not a big deal. Like to make a significant change in the runtime, you would have to figure out a different algorithm. How do you know what is what on the screen while coding? 20 years of staring at this shit. That's how I know. That is how I know. Okay, so resize to 2 and replace. What we can do here is just, if we can short circuit in some cases, because some cases we don't need to resize, right? Like if it's even to even, do we do an even to even? Even to odd, refold. Oh wait, we did. Oh right, we were gonna represent our 4x4s as 2x2s. Which simplifies some of our operations a little bit. Can't believe you're so old. Hey, what's up, Apologetic XOXO? Good to see you again. It has been a while. Maybe we don't represent these as 4x4s. Maybe we just write all of the 3 transformations. 4x4s to 3x3s and 3x3s to 2x2s. Because I think we need all of those anyway. And so if we need to go 4x4 to 2x2, doobie. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah. Endless Tempest says, how is AOC this year? It's been fine so far. It has been fine so far. I think we're always resizing, so I don't think there's ever a case where we'd stay. Actually, this one stays. We convert 2x2s to 3x3s. These stay as 3x3s. So I guess sometimes we do. If grid 0, 0, that size not equal to why did I say equals not equal to? What am I doing? Man, I don't know why I can't say her name. I struggled with it last stream too. I'm gonna practice here. Integers are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. AOC this year has definitely been more competitive. I didn't get a single top 100. I also didn't use Python this year. I see. Well, it's gonna get more and more competitive as years go on. Floats are 1.3, 2.3? Not necessarily. Those could be floats, they could be doubles, they could be decimals. It could be all sorts of different things. It has been a while. I finally told myself to stop watching and do more coding. Nice. Nice. Okay, so if grid 0, 0 dot size is equal to 3, if grid 0, 0 dot size is equal to 4, we need to convert those down. Booleans are true and false? Yeah. Doesn't look as confusing anymore. Nice, nice. Okay, so we need to convert these down. We need to we need to reslice things. That kind of sucks. You're 57 viewers doing right now? Watching me struggle through this shit. Starting puzzles of our own? Yeah. I think that's fair. Grid 0, 0 dot size equals 2. Okay, so we need to do the conversion. Mod implemented error convert. And then the answer is actually really easy. After we do that, return rules item for item in row for row in grid. And this line is the same up here. So maybe we just make this resize to 2. That makes this simpler. Yeah, let's do that. And then down here, let's do grid equals this. Yeah. Okay, so now we need to actually do the tricky bits here. Orlin, welcome back. Good to see you. Minus Boss says, here I am thinking, what's this keyboard? Well, if you do bang keyboard, you can learn more about it. I didn't read the problem statement for day 21. I'm just watching Anthony talk. Nice. Nice. Okay, so how do we want to do this? We need to convert a bunch of... We could join them back into a big grid and then slice them. That might work, but it's kind of annoying. Hey, what's up, Not Meta? So just going back and fiddling with day 11, it ran into something I hadn't seen. I didn't know if you used list multiplication to save lines and did grid. Funny thing about that, Not Meta. means you're not watching my YouTube videos. You see that? Do you see this and pitfalls there? I go over exactly that in that video. But I don't blame you. I admit I don't watch all your videos. Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't blame you at all. I'm just poking fun because I can. Yeah, I think man, it would be really nice if I didn't have to reshuffle the grid. That would like this reshuffle sucks. Like if I could just go 3 back to 2x2s, that would be real nice. But I can't, unfortunately. Much about half. I knew about the arc default and func defaults, but the list multiplying thing threw me off. Yeah. And a stupid question. What is the arrows? It is type annotations. You can check out the second video there for more details on that. Okay, is there a way that I can avoid having to keep reshuffling things? Like, is there a way that I can know a particular 3x3 arrangement? Oh. An arrangement of 4 3x3s. Why do you have to get them to 3x3? Can't you represent everything after the initial 3x3 is 2x2s? No, because this one has to be represented as 3x3s. Because you do end up with odd numbers when you odd steps, I guess. Oh, but even there, I can't do any sort of tricks. Actually, no, that's fine. These get converted into... I care about this transformation. How do I go from 4 3x3s to 9 3x3s? If I can skip the 2x2 intermediates, then I can just... then this is easier. But knowing what those 3x3s are kind of sucks. Because I don't know if there's any good tricks there. Yeah, like I feel this split here is just throwing stuff off. Yeah, because this creates three different things at this stage. It's just kind of like a shuffling. Yeah, maybe we just join everything and then split it. Kind of sucks, but it's whatever, I guess. So how do we turn a mini grid into a mega grid and then split the mega grid? See, points equals for y row in enumerate grid for x mini grid in enumerate row for inner x inner y in mini grid dot chords. We can do inner x plus 3 times x, comma, inner y plus 3 times y. That'll convert all the points to a bigger grid. Two points. List, mini grid. 1, 2. Good. Do list tuple int. We can actually just make this that. Actually, we want to make a mega grid that is actually just a mini grid, because this has our size detail. Yeah, do mega grid. This will project the points, and then turn mini grid inner size times len of grid 0, 0, and it's the drop zone. Okay, so this will make a mega grid. Mega grid equals 2 mega grid. We do that for all these ones that we need to convert, and then we need to unmega grid it. ASDeef, hello, welcome. How do we mega grid them? We figure out the range of things. So to convert to an n grid, we need to take the size. We need to figure out how many items we're going to make. CJILD, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. So new n equals what? Grid size equals mega grid dot size integer divided by this, and then we need to figure out where our points go. And we can do that by doing this. And we can figure out where the points go by integer dividing by the size, and that'll get their coordinates. For xy in mega grid dot coords, points x integer divide by size, comma y integer divide by size dot add xy. Oh, we need to shift those also. Add just mod? I think it's just mod. Yeah, I think so. And then we need to turn the inner ones into mini grids. For Y in range grid size, X in range grid size, mini grid size, frozen set points X, Y. Now we actually don't need these functions. If size mod2 equals 0 and grid 0 dot size does not equal 2, then we need to make mega grid and mini grid. Actually, we have two cases. Oh no, but they're annoying. Okay. Mega grid equals to mega grid grid, and then grid equals to mini grid or to grid mega grid. And then we also need this, but with 3. This can be a loop. And actually, probably combine these two functions because I don't think we're ever going to use 2 mega grid anywhere else. Hey, what's up, Mr. Singh? And did I say hi to ASD? If not, hello, hello. Now we play the syntax error game. Oh, this was right. But where else did I fuck up? Lines is not defined. T forward, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. This is why it is not defined. Mini grid.parse. It's just not defined. The key is not defined. Oh. Eldelabalsedepen. I definitely said that wrong. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I butchered the hell out of that name. My bad. Source size is not a thing. Oh. Yep, you don't have... Size is not defined. Fix. Oh, wait a sec. How do we rotate around? This is assuming a size of 3. This is always assuming a rotation around 1, 1. But for the 2x2, we're actually rotating around 0.5, 0.5? Shit. If rotate x, why is it x? What am I doing? Midpoint equals size minus 1 over 2. So it's going to be 0.5, 0.5. So size is 2. 1 over 2 will be 0.5, 0.5. Yeah. Size minus 1 over 2. For our midpoint. So then we do x comma y equals x minus mid x y minus mid y x y equals y negative x equals x plus mid y plus mid y, and we'll convert these back into integers. Because it should only ever be different by 1/2. Return x, y. I should write some tests for that. Run out of time. X, y, size. Okay, so for a 1, 1 with size, oh, we also need expected. 1, 1 for size of 2, we expect it to go from top right to bottom right, which should be 1, 0. Chord size expected. You have to type these because doing it in one file. Normally I don't type tests. It's actually annoying because it was too long. Ah. Insert rotate star chord size equals expected. Must be equal to the number of values. What the fuck you mean? Is it because I'm using tuples? It's because I'm missing a comma. Well, that's super fucked. Don't you have to be careful about round since 0.5 to 1 but 1.5 to 1? No, because we're subtracting 0.5 and then we're adding 0.5 right back. So it shouldn't matter. It should always be an integer. But I have fucked this here, apparently. Okay, so that's working now. Let's do one more rotation just to be sure. 1, 0 should become 0, 0. Size 2. Let's do one for size 3. 2, 1. Size 3 should become 2, 1 is over and up. So it should become 1, 0. Sick. And 1, 0 should become 0, 2. 1, 0. Where's my fucking paint drawing? 1, 0. Rotate it around this. It becomes 0, 1. One zero is this. Oh, yeah, it should become this, which is 0, 1. Okay, yeah, you're right. And the test is right, and the code is right. Okay, cool. Continue to fix typos to grid. Is that not what I called it? To end grid. Right. At 50, I need to fill up my water. How did you end up empty? How did you end up empty? Well, something is fucked. I'm just gonna fill up my water right now. So I will be right back. I will see you in a sec, and then we'll get prepped for today's problem. All right, we're back. I've got water. Kempasha, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I am going to post my box drawing on my silly Twitter page. And then we're going to get ready for... Oh, you didn't see that. Well, I posted my box drawing on my silly Twitter page. And then we're going to get ready for today's puzzle. And we'll debug this later. Yeah. Okay. Oops, I did not want to do that. We need to make dir day 13. Touch init.py. Copy day 0 part 1 into day 13. And open up day 13. Get positioned and ready to go. Part 2, then part 1, then download input. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Good luck to you as well, Yoav. Good to see you again. I guess we got 10 minutes. I can debug some stuff, right? Oh, we usually get this window ready as well. I'm cold even with my hoodie on. What is up with that? Okay, we'll get a different tab for that though. No distraction. I mean, I'm just not gonna pay attention to chat when it flips over to midnight. That's just the way things go. Oh, right, and I should do this as well. Don't wanna. Okay, so let us see what we get here when we debug this. I'm just going to put a breakpoint here and step through what we get. Okay, so start with a mini grid of size 3. Seems fine. And iterations is 2. Okay. And size is 3. That's good. Feel free to DDoS my IP 127.0.0.2. 0.0.2? Size, okay. Okay. This should now be a grid containing a 4x4. That looks right after iteration 1. Cool. And now we need to get a new size. The new size is 4, and the mini grid is not the right size. So we need to make a mega grid. Inner size is 4. This should be 0, 0, I think. For Y row in enumerate grid, for X mini grid in enumerate row. Okay, that seems fine. So that should actually be exactly what we get out of this new chords, I think. So I think this is just going to make a mega grid that's size 4 still. Inner size. Oh. This should be, this is the wrong number. This should be length of grid 0. Yeah. 2 mega grid. Oh, this is literally the wrong thing. 2 mega grid. This is wrong. This should be length of one of these inputs. Yeah. Okay, so that works for that part 1. Is this way too slow though? Oh, we get a key error. Okay, so there's clearly some other bug with the actual input. Hey, what's up, Niram? Hello, hello. Yes, good luck, have fun, as Mr. Singh says. So we'll figure this problem out after. But I'm just gonna chill and zen, not think about that until we get started. The actual problem. I have so much email. Things I have to do. Oh, SnowCon is doing Advent. Oh, that's cool. Okay, these are all in the right place. Good luck to everyone going today. How much time do we have left? 4.5 minutes. Cool. I'm just gonna warm up my hands. What day is today? Sunday? How's your Sunday going? I have lost all track of time. Advent of Code has ruined passage of time for me because I just don't know what's happening anymore. I literally, because like when it flips over to midnight, I number my videos based on the next day, and then my time zone is switched, and I don't go outside very often in the winter anyway. So I don't know. My brain is all over the place. You hit a sense of passage of time before Advent. I guess that's kind of fair. It's still 2020, right? Still March 400th or whatever, March 500th. Yeah, man, the pandemic has been wild. What a fucking life ruiner, right? Body is autonomous from December 1st to December 25th. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, what type of problem are we hoping for today? Maze problem? uh, we kind of had a maze problem yesterday. I guess maze problems are just graph problems. Game of life problem? You're too tired? I mean, I am exhausted. That is certainly a thing. Tonight will be a puzzle? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dagobab? Hello, hello. No maze puzzle, please? I actually think maze puzzles are alright. One problem, sure, Eric hot swapped it in after your comment. No! Game of life, please? Yeah, Game of life would be Pog. Are you down with that? Hey, what's up, Color Marku? Hello, hello. I like how everyone actually just shows up at midnight. It's so funny. Even though I had been streaming for forever, my viewers just went from like 50 to 90, which is great. Well, welcome everyone, and good luck on today's solve. I guess I'm hoping I get points so that I can stay in the leaderboard, because that would be cool. I don't think I can maintain that to the end, though. Maybe I can. Realistically, I just need like a couple hundred more points, because last year's leaderboard ended at like 500 or 600, so if I can get there, I think we could be good. If we get Game of Life, I'm just going to bed. I'd missed the release yesterday, gotta make it up the time. Nice. Hey, what's up, Sugar Fatty? I'm from I don't know what that is. West Coast? Yeah? My ASC alarm goes off at 11:50, but this keeps me from being bored until the puzzle drops. Nice. How you doing? Sprocky B? Good to see you. Good luck, have fun, nerds. Just hoping to top my private leaderboard again. Nice. Good luck. My AOC alarm goes off continuously. Oh no. I'm happy with what I've done so far. Getting points multiple days is good enough for me. Yeah, I'm not mad about what I've done so far. In fact, I mean, I've achieved all the goals that I set myself out to accomplish for AOC in my lifetime. So in no way can I complain about my performance this year. Like I'm very proud of, 360 points and getting on global leaderboard. Like, oh, that's the other dude, but you get the idea. Possible to change AOC time to UTC so folks in the US get some sleep. I mean, most of the US actually gets sleep. It's only like Eastern time that gets screwed. Like West Coast, it's 9 p.m. That's prime programming hour. AOC unlocks when I can be awake every single day for a month plus time before to prepare. Yeah. That makes complete sense. Your schedule is more important than everyone else's, Eric. 100%. Talent deficient. It's been a while. Good to see you again. 9 p.m. is the best time for new puzzle drop. Yeah, I'm jelly of all you West Coasters. All right. Good luck to everyone doing today. Everyone doing today. Yeah, that made sense. I can words. All right. 5. Press button. 3, 2, 1. Refresh. Okay. We have something interesting. We have a bit of a tricky parse. 17 is our expected number. And then let's start reading our problem. I already kind of know how we're going to parse stuff. Yep. List of dots on the paper. The first value x increases to the right, the second value y increases downwards. Okay. Got it. Cool. Fold instructions. Each fold instruction indicates a line on the transparent paper. It wants you to fold the paper up. This is a horizontal line. Fold the bottom half up. Some of the dots might end up overlapping after the fold is complete, but dots will never appear exactly on a fold line. Okay, cool. Now only 17 dots are visible. Then we fold again. Cool. All right, this is gonna be a fun problem. How many dots are visible after completing just the first fold instruction on your transparent paper? So we have a fuck ton of dots, and then we have, oh, there's actually not that many folds. And part 2 is gonna be fold all of them, almost certainly. Okay, so we are going to parse all of these. I'm going to represent them as chords as a set. Yeah. Set for line in, well, we have points and instructions equals s dot split on backend for line in points dot split lines. We are going to do xs ys equals line dot split on a comma. And then we need to execute our fold instruction. For fold, we need to basically bucket everything below it and flip it. We are just gonna solve, the first one is an X? No, the first one's a Y. Fuck. Do we go for points or do we go for correctness? Okay. Well, we kind of want to test it, so let's implement both. So for line in instructions, and we're just going to do break. Move for part 2? Question mark. And we just need to perform. Actually, we don't know how to perform multiple folds. Oh, I guess these numbers all decrease. Okay, that's fine. All right. 7. Okay, so direction equals line 11. Value equals int line 13. Okay, if direction is equal to x, otherwise, basically need to take all of the values that are on the right hand side and fold them over to the left. Chords equals if x is less than value, otherwise need to fold over, so we need to subtract this difference. So x minus value, value minus this, comma y for x, y in chords, and we need to do the opposite for y. Bring an x out of range. Do these have different... What? Why do I have the break here? Header parsing? None of values. What the fuck do we have here? Shit. Okay, on to part 2. Finish the folding. The manual says the code is always 8 capital letters. Okay, so we are just going to remove the break and then print. We represented these really annoying to print. Let's see, for X, Y, and chords. For Y in range 0, XY plus 1. Print, fuck. Hang on. Move this off screen so I can type it in. LGHEGUEJ. Yes, let's go! Let's fucking go! I don't know how I'm gonna fix the code for this. Oh, I got ranks too! Yes! Oh, this means I probably moved up. Oh, 89th. Let's go. Alright, we're I'm just gonna reprint screen every time I move up. Let's go to .png. There we go. There we go. Moving up, moving on up. How many points did I get today? Leaderboard, personal stats. I got nothing for part 1, but I got points for part 2. I was really close to getting points for part 1. So I made up a lot. I made up 70 places for part 2. If you get too many points, you'll have to delay your stream. That's true. That's true. I will have to delay. Well, actually, my stream's already delayed, but I don't think it's working, which is the fucked up thing. I have it not on. Where's this setting? Oh, it flipped back. I had selected normal latency, but it has gone back. I can also do, where's the other setting? There's a partner setting that lets me delay it even further. Yeah, I can fiddle with that. But yeah, if I continue to do well, I might do that. But the thing is, like, no one's gonna OCR my code onto my stream. That's ridiculous. But yeah, cool. Today's like 3 seconds max. That's what's going around the globe. Hey, what's up, Alexis? It's been a while. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Okay, let's fix up this code. And then we'll go back to 2017 since we solved this so quickly. Wow, this is even faster than yesterday. My part 1 to part 2 was pretty good though. I'm a fan of that. Okay, so part 2, we're not actually gonna have any tests here. Or maybe we return the string and test the string. Yeah, I think we can do that. That way we actually still just have a test. Return this dot, or new line dot join. Empty string dot join. This. For X in that. For Y in this. Does that still work? Yes. Okay, so then we can change this to returning stir. And I think the example was given in the problem, right? Yeah, this. Instead of dots, we have spaces. This is stir. Caden Codes, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? My name is Anthony. I primarily stream Python open source on Twitch, on this platform that you're on. But today we're working on Advent of Code, which is a programming puzzle. And and I am writing tests. But welcome, welcome. Autism Awareness, thank you for the follow. And Caden Codes, thank you as well for the follow. And welcome, welcome, Manny Maki. Good to see you. How was your stream, Caden Codes? What were you working on? Or what were you doing today? Alright, let's do the committing of this. Part 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. For fast one. $13. Pretty great. Was working on the landing page, my betting model aggregator and blog website. Ooh, that sounds fun. What sort of programming languages were you working with? Sounds like some front-endy stuff, so probably JavaScript if I had to guess. 13 part 1. I want to make sure this still works. Okay. And then Gatsby and React. Nice. I've done a tiny bit with Gatsby and a little bit with React. Didn't say a lot, but I have done some. I believe is our fast boyo. We get our first string submission this year. Oh no, there's trailing white space. We're just gonna remove that. We're just gonna pretend it's not there. All right, day 13, part 2. Sumit the God, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Nobody saw anything. How's it going, Aneurysm? Good to see you again. Let's see, how far do I actually fall? I wonder if I fall off the leaderboard today after still getting points, but it was like 89th. I'm still holding at 89th. Cool. Has leaderboard filled up for today? 100, yes. How far, how close was I to not getting points today? Well, I had a good couple minutes between the two. It's competitive this year. It's crazy competitive this year. But that feels good. Solid 89. A Steve says 341, 225. Nice. This time I read the entire description before I started coding. That's fair. That's fair. I was 107 and 37. Just great. I'm happy with that. Do you know sounds? Of course the example works. Puzzle input doesn't. FML. Oh no. Can you code games with Python? You could. Airbound says, have to wait because I misread a G as a Q. Oh no. Yeah. These are not always the most readable, but I at least got mine right. Oh, I wonder what this means for private leaderboard. Damn. Still third here. A Lyndon Sylvester, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. 299, 438. Nice, nice. Oh, I wonder if T-by-T or Alexander are on global. T-by-T. Nope. Alexander. Nope. That's crazy that I am above them on global, but they're on the, okay, so no T-bot T. And no Alexander. Yeah, that's wild to me. It makes sense because the way this works is because I did so poorly on a few of these days, and they outranked me considerably on these days. Just because I do well in a few days doesn't make me better. You're punished more for doing worse than anything else, which is fine. I'm okay. Desidu says, after completing just the first fold, are you serious? Yeah. Pretty sure much of EVE Online is written in Python. Yeah, I have heard that. I think that I believe that is correct. You're only 30 points back. Nice, nice. Yeah, I am also I'm 30 points off the lead. But I'm on global, so I'm okay with that. Okay, cool. So now that I've committed this and leaderboard is full, I'm going to push, and we're going to go back to working on 2017. Okay, 21. We were trying to debug why I have the example working, but I don't have the real thing working. So we are going to debug that. 2021 day 1. What am I doing? I do. Okay, so I have this working. That passes. But this happens for the actual thing. Okay, so we somehow end up with a mini grid that we don't have in our inputs, which probably means I need to do more rotate something or another's. Pike Pygel, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Keenan says, I'm now on day 3, part 2. This year marks my first year attempting AOC. Nice, awesome. Fen says rank 633. Oh well, 633 is still pretty good. Still pretty good. Trying to get the leaderboard. Keep trying. You'll get there. Sparkbee says Ace Stilly private leaderboard is the only place I can be competitive. Global's too hard. Other private leaderboards I'm on too easy. Ah, I see. Yeah, it is weird. It is weird to me that I am doing better on the global leaderboard than anyone on my private leaderboard, but I'm still being beaten on the private leaderboard. I'm 89th in global, but 2 people ahead of me in the private leaderboard, which I just think is kind of funny. I know why it is, but I think it's kind of funny. Dope boy Zheng Wuni, hello, welcome, welcome. So my guess is that this grid is actually one of the other input grids, and I'm just not seeing it. So let's add a print to this. For y in range size, for x in range size, if y x in weird, this is almost exactly the same printing as as what we had to do today. Lyndon Sylvester says, Sire channel, my recommended channels. I use Python a lot. Python Discord bot dev here. I like seeing what other people like creating and solving with code. Cool, awesome. Welcome to the stream. You probably use some of my software, almost certainly. If you've used PyTest or Flake8 or Precommit or PyFlakes or Dead Snakes or any of the other random ass things that I maintain, that's me. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you though. Oh yeah, and there's the keyboard link, Dope Boy, if you want to check that out. Okay, so that is our breakpoint. This is our crash. And Dope Boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So item is this. Item.print grid is that. And I kind of want to print all of our input grids. For K in... Oh, we have to do it with side effects, I think. For K in rules, if K.size, K.print grid, or print this. Okay, here is all of our grids. Somehow we are missing one of them. Oh my god, there are a fuck ton of grids. How are we missing one? That's insane. I'm not familiar with any of those. You've never used Flake 8? You've never used PyTest? You've never used Tox? I'm amazed. I'm surprised. It also says point.setx 2 times xvel minus point.getY. Yep. That would do it. Journey in AI. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Grim says, quick question. Is it faster to create a lambda for a simple task or a normal function? A normal function will almost always be faster than a lambda, because it does not need to get recreated every time you call the function. If it's inline, it doesn't make a difference. But if it's a free function in your module, that's going to almost always be faster. Almost always. Profile it, make sure it matters. If it doesn't matter, don't bother. Of course. Grandpa's iPad, thank you for the 3 gifted subs, which brings you to a very even number of 130. Thank you for the gifted subs, and welcome to Nixative, Bry, Flips Bits, and Chups to the Max, who subbed him. Appreciate that. Good to see you again, Grandpa's iPad. How are you doing on this Sunday/Monday? Okay, so we're looking for something that looks like this in any orientation. My guess is that we are not doing enough flipping. So we're looking for one that has we're looking for one that has 5 in it. Then k.chords equals 5. And then this is what we're looking for. Looking for something that looks like that, which is close to that, but not quite. We're looking for like an L shape. Which means, oh, we got like a dick shape here. Nice, nice. This one? Is that it? Or is it this one? I feel like it's supposed to be that one. And we have just failed to flip enough or something. Yeah, that's the same as this one. Okay. Let's figure out why we haven't gotten to that. And Bri Flips Bits, welcome to chat. Hello, hello. What if the lambda is a global and no performance doesn't even matter? It kind of looks wanky. So Pimp8 will recommend against assigning a lambda. And we'll encourage you to write a function instead. And those will be the same. Actually, the function will be slightly faster. Maybe. The pure function will maybe be slightly faster because it gets deserialized directly from the code object rather than running the assign byte code. But it probably doesn't actually matter. Still in college, so I've been doing some serious coding for the past year. Been using Discord, Pi, SQLite, and some front-end languages. Ah, cool, cool. Any Monkey says, don't forget to mention that you also made Dead Snakes. Well, I didn't make it, but I took over maintenance for it. But yes, good call. First thing I used from you was Ubuntu 16.04 to install Python 3.6. That was actually the first version that I packaged, was Python 3.6. And I think packaging it for 16.04 was the first thing that I did. So yeah, pretty cool, right? Okay, yeah, we are not generating all of the things. So the question is, which one are we not generating? My guess is it's the rotate and then flip. We probably need to rotate and then flip, because this is a flip of this one, and I'm guessing this was a rotate of something else. Yeah, so let's just try and generate a few more in here. Do we just need to flip? Let's just do a flip X of each of these. Flip. Let's try that. But a flip Y of that. Oh, maybe? Is that the right value? 171. 18. That number's not that big. Okay. Okay, I'm fine with that. We need to get rid of the break-a-point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our fast boyo. There's a pretty concise solution to today's problem using NumPy. Yeah, probably. There's a pretty concise solution today is using not NumPy. A13 part 2. This is the fold operation. Yeah, I don't know, seems fine to me. Okay, that's part 1. A21 part 1. '84 undefined name N. Speed. Don't know what I was thinking there. Line 19. This is gross, but that will make the type error go away. Yeah. Okay, so instead of 5, so 5 it's 18. I don't think that's actually gonna be that slow. It's kind of slow. It's kind of slow. but I don't care as long as it completes and is right. Fuck yeah, let's go. And we're not going to retime this. We're just going to take that as the timing. Dino says, look at that. I have 20 points on your leaderboard. 20 points. Oh, you have 20. It's like, but we're in 2021. But you're literally saying you have 2020 points. Hey, what's up, Highline? Hello. Full minus X and in. Oh, okay, I understand. Got it, cool. In NumPy, it's one line. If you join the Discord, Fen, in the Advent of Code channel, there is the leaderboard code is in there. I'm trying to get people to join the Discord. It's shameless, but yeah. Day 21 part 2. Okay. Yeah, I think this will just be, well, I mean, I would say shorter stream, but it's been 2 hours of streaming so far. So I think I'm going to wrap up there. Let me do my little spiel. We'll find another channel to send you off to, and we'll continue 2017 tomorrow, I guess. My name is Anthony. I upload educational videos 3 times a week to my YouTube channel, and the 3 videos this week, well, 2 of them. 2 of the videos this week I think are really, really good, so subscribe there, check those out. I also upload Advent of Code solutions every day. Check those out. And if you missed any part of the stream, those will go up on my second channel. I announce my streams in 2 places, on Twitter, and that's twitter.com/codewithanthony. Twitter Code with Anthony. And I also announce on my Discord. So follow there, join the Discord, hang out with us. There's an Advent of Code channel, which has our leaderboard. There's also a beginners channel if you want to learn stuff about programming. We have a bunch of smart people that'll answer your questions. And there's a bunch of other fun channels as well. But yeah, let me go find someone to raid.